The Nile River is one of the longest rivers in the world located on the African continent. This river is completely different from other rivers in the whole world. The river has many amazing and different features. As a result, the Nile River has been representing a distinct and unique identity to the whole world. One of the world's oldest Egyptian civilizations was built on the banks of the river. In today's video, we will know more about the Nile River. Also requested to subscribe to the channel before starting the video. The Nile is a traditional and most important creation of the ancient Egyptian civilization. The civilization of Egypt has been heavily dependent on this river since ancient times. Most of the North African population is directly and indirectly dependent on this river. Almost all the important cultural and historical sites of ancient Egypt are located on the banks of the Nile. Since ancient times, this river has been meeting the water needs of many countries in North Africa. The word blue is derived from the Greek word Nilos, meaning blue river. The Nile is called Nahr Nile in Arabic. The length of the world's longest river is 6,853 kilometers. A portion originates Lake Tana of Ethiopia and flows northwards to enter Sudan as the Blue River. On the other hand, another part originates from the Lake Victoria of Tanzania and enters the Sudan under the name White River. The Blue River and the White River meet at Khartoum, the capital of Sudan, and flow through Egypt into the Mediterranean Sea. The longest river in the world flows through many countries in North Africa. The countries are Ethiopia, Sudan, Egypt, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, and Eritrea. In addition, some special cities have been built around this river, them being Jinja, Juba, Khartoum, and Cairo. So this river is the lifeblood of North Africa. That is why the Nile River has been considered a great blessing by the people of North Africa since ancient times. The largest part of North Africa's agricultural sector is completely dependent on this river. The longest river in the world has some features that are not seen in any other river in the world. That is why the Nile is completely different from all the rivers of the whole world. Firstly, the distance between its source and its end is the longest among all rivers in the world. Secondly, this river flows over large rocks and sand, which do not contain any algae and garbage. The most amazing thing is that when the water level of all the world's rivers increases, the water level of the Nile River decreases. And when the water level of other rivers decreases, the water level of the Nile River increases. And besides, all the rivers of the world flow from north to south, but the water of the Nile flows from south to north. Another such river is the Indus, which flows through Pakistan. Because of these features, the Nile is one of the most diverse rivers in the world. The distribution of the water of this river has caused a difficult problem among the countries of North Africa at the present time. The problem started in 2011 during the construction of the Ethiopian Renaissance Dam in Ethiopia. This blockade will bring a bad situation for Egypt. The dam would establish Ethiopia as a control over the waters of the Nile and improve it economically. On the other hand, it will greatly damage Egypt's agricultural economy and take away Egypt's control of Niles as a historical inheritance. As most of the North African countries supported Ethiopia, it was very bad for Egypt. 99% of Egypt's total population lives on both banks of the Nile. Nile River is the source of 90% of Egypt's fresh water and irrigation. Therefore, if this dam in Ethiopia is built, the arable lands of Egypt will dry up due to a lack of water, agriculture, and food production will decrease. As a result, millions of people will be jobless. Meanwhile, Ethiopia has advanced the dam work. Sudan is supporting Ethiopia. Uganda, Burundi, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Kenya have agreements with Ethiopia. Therefore, it is not possible for Egypt to take military action unless there is something exceptional. So Egypt must sit at the negotiating table. But the question is, will they get the amount of water that Egypt needs? Will all other countries agree with Egypt? And even though they will be properly implemented, the question remains. So it is better to avoid such projects that will cause more disservice than benefit. Give a like if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel to get regular videos like this. You can comment to get videos on your favorite topics. Thank you.